This is the 10 collection of Armani Casa Textiles by Rubelli. Starting from Nims. Nims is a silk texture made by hand and coming from India, and is characterized by a particular weft that is irregular, so give a particular movement to the ground. The palette is composed by natural colors and some new colors like green, particular strong green, a particular red who remind us the Chinese colors. Nisse. Nisse is a design who reminds us the technique of ikat, because you can see here there are these particular lines typical of ikat technique. You can use it in this side, or in the other side, but the official size is this one. And the palette are composed by more gold tone or like soft gray, and the new colors like the green, the red with the light blue. Then we have Nola. Nola is an embroidery made on a ground of cotton taffeta, and the inspiration comes from a landscape, a Japanese landscape. Also here we can find the technique of ikat, and the colors are two. Nerola, another textiles coming from India, made by hand, and is characterized from an irregular weft, and is 100% silk. And there's only one color, and that is the natural color of the yarns. A sheer Narvik, a sheer in double width. There's a geometrical pattern, and this pattern reminds us the shibori is another oriental technique, and here you can see it in these geometric shapes. And the palette is composed by 3 colors. Then Nicosia is a particular texture, 100% in linen, so really rich and really heavy. The weight is really strong, and the ground is characterized by a little crossing between the yarns, making a little square, typical of Armani geometry. And the palette is composed by 3 natural colors, a light blue, and the new one color of this year is indigo. Then Noto is a textile made by Rubelli, and is a Ottoman weave for the ground, and then there are 2 kinds of finishing. One is the the laminating, and then there's another kind of technique is a moire, that gives a particular movement to the ground, like the weave, like the water, or the movement of the wood. And the palette has one more cold color than a light gold, a kind of gray, and copper. Then Amour, another textile realized in the factory of Rubelli, And here we have a particular movement, diagonal movement, that is done by some diagonal weaves with many sizes, that gives a particular movement to the shape of the pattern. And the colors are free. Norfolk, another one texture made by the factory of Rubelli. And here we have the canette on the ground, a typical weave that we find also in the collection before, but here is interpreted in another way, putting a diagonal here, so to have a more contemporary effect. And the work here is in silk. And the palette is very rich. We have some soft colors, and then the new green, a strong green like forest green, light blue, and the indigo as before, the new one. Nagano is made also in the Rubelli factory. The inspiration becomes from a kimono, Japanese kimono, and reinterpreted with this geometry. And the work is in silk, so very precious, not too much shiny. And the palette is very rich. We have the light gold and white gray, and there are a lot of contrast between the new green with indigo, red with white, and also like this one, red with light blue. So beautiful. And then Nanjing, very oriental, because we have these leaves of bamboo or papiro on a ground of canette, like the textiles before, and this touch of color given by the dragonfly, you can see here. And the palette is so beautiful. We have light colors and more strong colors, like this, and I like it so much. It's a really new contrast and really new palette for Armani.